Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So if you guys already read the title, we're pretty much just putting everything back on the car. The cluster is working 100% now, so I'm like super happy. The clear plastic thing for the cluster, I left it inside the car, so I'm gonna go ahead and install that. Make sure everything's put back together, even the buttons on the dash, they're gonna be put back together, and I can actually take the car out to the front. And my package for the tint also showed up, so I'll show you guys, or I'll talk about that later on in the video. So I'm like super excited that everything's working. Go ahead and grab my keys real quick. We're just gonna head to the back to the 240. And for the tint, again, I'm gonna just talk about it later on in the video. We're just gonna go ahead and walk to the 240. I actually got to connect my battery, but before I do that, I want to make sure everything is put back into place before I connect my battery. That way I don't have any I don't blow a fuse again and stuff like that. And it looks like someone opened the back gate, which is not a good sign. All my plastic trims on the passenger side, I gotta make sure and put my fan switch back onto the dash and everything else. Those two bolts, I left them in our room. I'm gonna go ahead and grab those real quick, but those are the bolts for the steering wheel. If you guys take off a certain bolt, the steering wheel falls. In my case right now, I'm gonna have to take out that one bolt off of the steering wheel. That way the cluster can fit in, and then we can just wrap everything up. I did left some screws in here and somewhere around here as well. I think I left it under that carpet because you see that little slit right there. I left everything else there, so I'm just gonna go ahead, get to it. Oh, and here's the plastic cover that I was talking about, but I'm just gonna get to it real quick. That way I can take the car out to the front and we'll be good to go. Pretty simple. Everything is back on. I actually need to get like 2 more screws because this bottom trim piece right here, it's popping off. If you guys can see, look, you guys can see that right there, it's popping off. There's only like 1 screw holding it down, so I'll probably head to the auto parts store tomorrow just to get 2 more screws, or 3, or just to complete it. That way it doesn't fall off. Dude, I just forgot that. Hold on, I gotta put my my drift button, whatever, back on. Cool. Just realized that I didn't connect the battery, so I gotta connect the battery real quick. Let me see. Let me try to do this real quick, players. All right, sweet. Go ahead and lift the hood up real quick. I gotta tie in the negative terminal as well, but I just want to move the car in the front, and then I'll just grab my tool just to connect this real quick. So there we go. I'm not gonna close the hood all the way because I'm gonna go ahead and grab my 14 and tighten it. That should do. Just gonna put it in the driveway. All right, so go. Now what we gotta do is start this bad boy up. Everyone's hitting me up right now as well, so grab my keys. Here we go. And first try, baby. I'll put on my seatbelt, and then I'll just put this on the driveway real quick. Parked in the street, went ahead and moved the car onto the street. I am gonna go get my 14mm wrench to tighten the battery terminal down. Everything's looking good. Also, I actually got a shift knob off of the Nissan Maxima. It's a black one. I think it's the OEM one from the Nissan Maxima. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna show you guys which one looks better, and you guys can leave a comment down below if we should just do OEM or this circled knob from it came with the quick release when I bought it. So you guys can leave it on the comments down below, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab the shift knob to show you guys. So the shift knob was actually in my backpack. Went ahead and grabbed it, and I pretty much just swapped it out. So I'm just gonna show you real quick, and you guys can leave a comment down below which one you guys prefer. So this is the OEM shift knob from the Nissan Maxima, It's the same thread pitch as the 240SX, and I have my other shift knob from the quick release. So you guys can leave a comment down below which one you guys prefer. If you guys prefer the OEM one, or if you guys prefer the silver shift knob. Just let me know in the comments down below. Honestly, I kind of like the OEM one. I think it looks pretty cool, but you guys can leave your guys' opinions on the comments down below. I can also feel a huge difference ever since I put that extra bolt on the steering column, especially when I would drive, you know, on uneven ground or just like in normal grass, or if I'm at the freeway and the California freeways are all messed up. Every time I would hit a bump, like the steering column would shake a little bit. So I'm glad that like the cluster, I wanted to fix the cluster, and at the same time I was going under the steering column seeing if anything else was broken. And I'm glad I found that there was no extra bolt holding the steering column. So again, I took those bolts off of the Nissan Maxima, and they fit, and the steering wheel does feel a lot stiffer, bro. Like it's not gonna go anywhere, bro. So I'm happy with that. So I just came by just to close the gate. I'm actually gonna get the trash bins and put it in front of the gate. That way, if the wind picks up again, it's not gonna open the gate all the way. But it was a successful, you know, fixing the cluster. Again, like I was reading so many forums, like, and people were saying like it has to be the cluster. Like people were saying you have to resolder the cluster. Again, I didn't have any solder, or if I didn't have a soldering gun, so I kind of, you know, just kept looking up forums, and some guy pretty much said like, oh, you know what, you can use a Nissan Maxima, has to be a 90s model, and you can switch the motherboard of the miles per hour on the cluster, switch them out, and it should work. So I pretty much saved like a lot of money, because again, those speed sensors are pretty expensive. Like how I mentioned before, the tint did arrive for the taillights. I just got a message from eBay saying like your package has been delivered. I went ahead and checked my mailbox, and it actually showed up today. So I'm just gonna show you guys the package. I already opened the box, and behold, the tint is finally here. Yo, this is pretty sick, bro. Go ahead and put that back. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the tint tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, and you guys make sure you guys hit that notification bell. That way you guys know when I drop my next vlog video. Again, I'm pacing myself. I'm trying to make vlog videos every day. That way you guys have more content, and that way the channel is not dead. I want to bring out more content as much as possible. Thank you guys so much for hitting 10 likes on my videos. You guys have no idea how much that helps my channel so much, and I'm happy that you guys are actually liking the video. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and comment down below. Again, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. Later, guys.